morning, good evening, good afternoon. You guys are watching and listening TechEDTV podcast, and today we have an old friend, Dan Gudema. What's going on, Dan?
Hey there, how you doing?
Long time no see.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been on a podcast, but maybe we'll do some more after this. You never know.
We tried to replace you with AI, but we couldn't, so that's why you're here. Just kidding. And that's, I think, why we're having
digital twin.
Digital twin. That's right. I remember we scanned you one time. Remember we scanned you
Yes.
and put you in Blender, and but now, I mean, maybe in the next 10 years that will be feasible, but still we can't. But that's well, I wanted to know, like you were telling me, like you have your dating business.
Yes.
And the state of AI. So maybe like to illustrate to the audience, how far have you gone to use AI to help you with your business?
Mm-hmm.
And what would you recommend to those entrepreneurs that have some sort of subscription-based business like yours, where you still have some human interaction? What are your first recommendations of tools and things, that best practices for AI?
Yeah, right off the bat, just the basic use of ChatGPT and OpenAI, or Perplexity, or Grok, or any of those. Just to get, one of the bigger challenges for us is we have something like 400 or 500 events posted in the dating business. So we need to somehow get slightly different content for every event. We can't have the same content every time. So that's been a little challenge. So one of the places we are using it is to come up with slightly different content each time, or to mix it up, because there's just too much there. But I'll get into most of my AI projects related to the dating company are underway. I don't have them finished yet. I'm in the middle.
Okay.
And there's 4 or 5. They're in my head, but everything does take time, like to build it out. Some of them are, dynamic pricing or things like that. Using AI to help.
But you were showing me something that I thought was interesting, which is the use of AI for your creation of short videos, right? Is that right?
So
Why is that?
Let's talk a little bit about that. Well, this is related to a little bit of a blue sky situation going on with the digital marketing side. Right now, what's happened is Google, a few weeks ago, split videos from short videos on Google search. So I just need to generate a ton of videos right now, because we need a video per local market, per local keyword. So this is more of an SEO play. There's 2 kinds of video I'm generating. SEO type video for AI, or for SEO in general.
Okay.
And then there's some video I'm doing for paid ads as well, that we're getting ready to publish as well.
So you're basically, in a way, like, because you're in different markets. Let's say your company's in 50 different markets, or how many? 75? I don't remember.
We're in 100 markets now.
Well, and then you have to address each market and individualize. Let's say Albuquerque, I don't know, Sonoma, whatever.
Yeah.
So explain. Let's say you have a business in multiple locations, or you want to have a business in multiple locations. Yeah. Is that the way to go?
Yes, I'll tell you one of the reasons why it's the way to go. So the thing is that we all need multiple sources. So the whole SEO world, because I used to do SEO Turbo Booster and generate hundreds of pages for a client. So that doesn't really work anymore, because Google, not just Google, but AI is smart enough. In other words, if we have a page just about matchmaking in Boca, we have one page about it. We have a bunch of articles. Generating more content, blog articles about matchmaking in Boca is not going to help you.
Okay.
But what does help you is Delray matchmaking does help you, because that's a different set of keywords, and Google sees that differently. Now it's very close to Boca Raton. So a lot of ways, what we're doing is trying to come up with, we're big on SEO. So on the SEO side, we're just trying to build out in a way where we're having enough content to cover each of these areas. What I'm saying about the SEO thing that's driving me a little crazy recently is I need to generate a video for each set of keywords. That's the way to go, I think.
Okay.
For now, that's this week. It may change. And the challenge there is, even with, there's about 5 programs that are really popular right now. InVideo, HeyGen, Synthesia, and there's about 5 more. There's about 10 of these video generation products. The problem is, I need to make 100 videos, and that takes time. It's still going to take me 15 minutes per video. And that may sound like not a lot. Look, that's a short time from 2 years ago, when there was 6 hours of work to make a video, 15 minutes sounds
And you
a
have to
lot.
hire a guy that actually knew how to use the tools to make
Yeah,
the
this
video.
is
But
6 years
now,
ago, 3 years ago. Now we're in today, 15 minutes to make a decent video. But I'm showing you, and then the other thing that just changed recently is a year ago, 6 months ago, I was making videos that were like, just like with AI, just that were like patched together videos and images that with a wording on top. That's all it were.
right?
Now, all the services, mainly HeyGen and video, I'm not sure of others. Now what they'll do is they'll create a person for you, whether it's a real person or a
Synthetically
cartoon.
generated.
Synthetically generated. They're fake people. Then there's things called digital twins. Digital twins are real people who basically sold their soul to the AI company. And now,
Okay.
and now that person is your spokesperson. And they don't even know that they're your spokesperson. I have a couple of those. And I'm doing this at like under $70 a month right now.
Oh wow!
On
So
the
it's
tech
it's
side.
very instead of spending probably like a few $1,000s per week, maybe in the past, you're
Yeah,
just
$70.
$70 a month, and you do it yourself.
And that's the higher end one. It's 20. You can start at 29.
Yeah.
49.
Okay.
And so I'm big on that, and the quality just got a lot better. But I'm finding it takes me even more. It's taking me 25 minutes to make those videos, not 15, because they're more specific. But my company likes them, people like them, and the next thing, I'll tell you the truth, the next is I'm trying to make them spicier. I'm trying to
Okay.
make them say things, get people's attention, because real videos that get like 1 million views are cool and interesting. So I'm trying to make my AI videos more interesting these days.
So you're trying to make your videos a little bit with a virality, a
I'm
little
trying to do
bit.
something like there's one I sent you where the guy's like, hey, everybody in Dallas, try this out. Like I'm trying anything, and I'm looking at other, like I can have him say anything I want, as
Right,
long as it's
right.
funny. So,
But you're converting basically from those videos. Do you have a
yes.
way to track right now, like what happens?
Yes,
Okay.
I do, and I'm seeing them getting indexed well from TikTok back into Google in the short video category. They're getting indexed within a few weeks.
So basically, if
page
you're
one.
if you're an entrepreneur doing your social media marketing, forget about SEO, traditional blog crap, that doesn't work. So you're suggesting that the blue ocean right now is to make short videos
Yep.
for different markets, post them on TikTok, post them on YouTube, or Instagram, and
TikTok are the
Facebook.
two big. Instagram, TikTok, and then YouTube, third one, short video.
So you make
Has to be
three
video on TikTok.
like 30 seconds, 60
I'd
seconds.
say it can't be more than 60 seconds. I do some under 30.
Okay.
That's the SEO side of the short video, AI video generation. But I'm also big on.
Do you add a description to the video, like a little short snippet, or?
That's the most important part.
Okay.
Like the hashtags, the writing, the content. So I'm using my SEO skill set to push these out. But that's the SEO side. Then there's the paid side. I just started experimenting with Facebook advertising, and then can I mention the company I'm working with, Artificial
course.
Closers? So Artificial Closers and Elvis the sales trainer. You can go to artificialclosers.com. So Artificial Closers is very interesting. They have a program where they train you to make your own video. That's the easier part.
Okay.
But the harder training is how to make a Facebook ad and how to post it.
Yeah, I try Facebook ads, and then sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work, and it's difficult.
And they won't charge you a lot to train you. If you want to have them do the work for you, it could be in the hundreds or thousands of dollars a month. But if you're selling a high ticket item, we were talking about this earlier, the AI videos generated for Facebook that are good and decent could be a great way to go compared to all the other marketing things you're doing today. It's so blue skyish because I can't find an agency that says they'll do this for you.
No, actually, no agency. What I believe is trying to carry that.
They don't want to
trying
do
to carry
Facebook ads for you.
No, they are very still. And now you can measure, right? Because if you post an ad on Facebook, you can see exactly the insights, right? You can see the statistics of who's watching that, where is watching that, and you can direct who you want to watch it as well.
It's 2 months from now, but we are doing a pitch event on September 30th, and at that pitch event, we're going to show a ton of these AI videos I've generated and Artificial Closers has generated. I'll be upfront with you, Lou, who was here earlier, and I are affiliates of Artificial Closers, and we are. If it's the right business, we recommend they check out these guys.
No, that's great. That's great. In fact, that the reason why we're here is because we wanted to discuss not only how, like some people see AI like a gimmicky thing,
Mhm.
but it's like
Oh
there's
wow.
use for the AI in the
Oh,
real world for
oh yeah.
business,
Oh yeah.
for your
Can I tell you
business.
the area that excites me the most though?
Tell us what it is.
It's agents. Agents excite me the most because I'm envisioning. I actually have three computers at home, three laptops, and one's under my staircase.
Right.
That one is already doing something like an agent. It's a custom. It's a custom. I can't get into it totally, but it's a custom program that's a Google extension that runs every 10 minutes and it's moving data around.
You see, so agents basically, in a way, are replacing your workers that
Yeah.
existed in the past.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I remember, like maybe like 5 years, 6 years before, like prior to this AI revolution, you would hire people in the Philippines or the Ukraine or those countries, pay them maybe like $6 to $20 an hour, whatever it was, and they will
Yeah.
do that work.
Yes.
And now those agents are capable of learning and doing more things and are capable of reasoning, in fact. And there are many platforms for agents. What do you think about this? All these new agent platforms that are out there. What do
Um,
you recommend?
the one that's the best, and I want to use it, but I'm nervous. Is the proxy agents work the best? But the problem with them is you have to give up. Like if you want them
You're
to
giving the
run,
data.
yeah. The
You don't
problem
want that,
is they work great though.
right?
I've tried out Convergence, proxy.convergence.ai.
Okay.
You go there today and say, "Hey, go off and get me this information." It does it instantly. Like it's amazing. It's a prompt that goes and surfs the web and does whatever task you want.
Right.
But the problem is when it comes to the login, you have to give it, like I wanted it to log into, I don't know, Twitter or Meetup or Facebook. I have to give it a login. It says, oh, we won't steal your data. But like, I'm a little nervous about it
No,
because
that's why I prefer to
the
create your
proxy.
own with the crawl for AI, for example. I've been
Yeah, I
using
agree.
that, and I've been using
So I put it off.
my own MCP. Basically, MCP is Model Concept Protocol, where you actually is a way to translate websites into meaningful things for the large language model.
That's
So your
it.
agents are really on it, but you run it locally. You don't have to run it for. I mean, you could use some
But it's not.
services.
But here's the thing: the proxy one, that convergence one, is so prompt based. It's so easy. You can actually take the prompt and put a variable in and turn
Yes,
it into a program.
I would
I
say you
haven't
if
found that for the desktop yet.
okay, so if you have maybe perhaps data that is not that important for you, or maybe
Yeah,
you don't mind losing it, then
yeah.
go ahead. But maybe if you have more sophisticated data, let's say,
I have a
you
lot to
could,
lose if
yeah,
certain logins happening.
yeah. So that would be dangerous. So you don't want that to happen. So tell me more about the startup scene here. Basically, you see more AI startups in the area
I've
coming up,
seen. I'm
or not.
I'm not seeing as many. We had a ton of startups. I'm a partner in a startup, Pain AI, as you know. I saw a ton of startups. Remember a year ago, year and a half ago,
Right.
and it was like a gold rush, AI gold rush, really. And some of them were really successful. But recently, I'm not seeing as many AI startups. What I'm seeing is more AI agencies, more than like rapidly being created. Guys who will. I just ran into a guy yesterday at an event. He'll
ChatGPT, right, just launched that they're going to have 1,000 consultants.
Yeah, so the consultant business is booming and they can
Sorry.
accomplish so much for you. I had guys quoting me on creating those agents for me last night.
Hmm.
Um, there's so much opportunity with AI that, um, I have one guy I talk to every Friday. He says, give me a business with spreadsheets and using AI and automation, I can, eliminate jobs and quadruple their sales. So the opportunity is right now seems to be in consulting growth, in AI consulting.
Wow, that's very impressive, because I think this is a very it reminds me when the first websites appear in the 1990s, 1997, 1996, where few people knew how to code HTML.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
then a lot of people created hosting services. They
So
became
there's a big build
consultants.
out.
They
And it's
made
going to
millions.
continue. I think it's going to continue for the next 2 or 3 years as AI consulting business. There's one company. I had a call with them out of London, I think out of Czechoslovakia,
Hmm.
and they have a team of people. They're calling themselves. I can't remember what they're calling themselves, but anyway, I don't know what they were calling themselves, but they're definitely do AI, and they will do they'll do the make implementation for you, or they'll do the program I like. What's it called? Fillout.com implementation for you. They'll integrate that with the ChatGPT for you.
Okay.
You basically give them the specs. They'll also train you too.
No, that's phenomenal.
you
That's
too.
phenomenal. That's that
Yeah.
those consulting companies. So you want to be a consultant in AI.
Zapier and Make. Let's just mention those
do
two.
it.
Zapier and Make. Those are like connectors. Big
Yeah, the
connectors
big
out there.
connectors that exist. In fact, the Xavier, I think, is one of the
Zapier.
that has been taking a lot of increased usage because of the N by 8
Oh yeah.
connectors, right? They have so anyway. So let's discuss a little bit that is a kind of like concerning for the population, which is this takeover of AI. Basically, like you're saying, things that it took thousands of hours to make in the past, now it take a few.
I don't see we're
Do you
not
see
yet.
a job growth with this, or do you
I
see
see
job
job
loss?
growth first and then job loss. We're not yet at the job loss stage. I think we're at the job growth stage because, in other words,
It's creating more. These consultants, for example, are going to have
there's a
jobs.
bunch of job creation going on right now. We don't have high unemployment. We don't have problems yet. But the bigger problem we're going to face in the future are layoffs in customer service. It's coming, layoffs in customer service. Because when I worked at Bell Atlantic 30 years ago, we had teams of like 500 on the floor, 1,000 people. Those will be cut dramatically. So
Yeah.
customer service is going to be cut. And the big problem with AI related is truck driving. I think truck driving is a disaster coming. It's a slow.
How about
disaster.
Uber right now? Uber just announced the acquisition or potential acquisition,
But-
Lucid. So that sounds that they have a fleet of autonomous cars.
Yeah.
So what do you think that has
I think that
effect?
job loss. I think those guys represent a chunky.
A small percent of the population.
Those people are like flexible workers who go off to get some other work and so forth. I'm not so concerned about them. I'm concerned about truck drivers who make $75,000 to $180,000 a year being told, "Hey, your job's eliminated," and they don't, and they're living in the middle of nowhere. They don't have any income. So we could see violence. We could see protests. We could see high unemployment rates in rural areas. I think in a rural area, that truck driver can't find another job.
No, of course.
But in the city, I know tons of people. We know people do Uber driving. They switch and they go to work at Starbucks. They go to work at the restaurant. They're like hourly.
But don't you think like this trend, like maybe in the next 10 years, once Starbucks is fully automated, just like in some stores are in LA, they have some samples where they have automation like that. And when you go to McDonald's and then all our machines.
It's already there. McDonald's is really crushed. I was just at McDonald's. There's no person taking an order allowed in my McDonald's. So they've already eliminated a lot of jobs at McDonald's. Now you're saying in the backside, they're going to take, they went down.
There may be more engineers working at McDonald's than before.
Yeah, they
for
went
sure.
From 25 employees down to 18 there, right? But you're saying they're going to be down to 7. They just have the washing guy.
There will be like maybe like 2 engineers that are taking care of, or maybe 1 manager.
They still need a guy to wash the floors. They still need the guy outside is cutting the lawn. Look, I think that I think what is happening is increased productivity first. So
right,
and that AI is definitely going to affect, like McDonald's. They do have the touch screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they don't have a person yet. They will have the AI person soon.
Okay.
On the screen, that'll be like, "Hey, Edwin, what are you looking for today?" Is that going to change the touchscreen much? No, it's not going to change jobs at all. That one, I think for now we're not looking at a major downturn in jobs for now. Until some larger corporations start doing structural layoffs, then there's some troubles.
Yeah, no. So I think you're totally correct. I think we're seeing the tip of the iceberg. So, but you hopefully get up to speed with AI and start turning the tides instead of being just a simple user of ChatGPT. So
Absolutely.
to know what is going on, maybe you become a consultant and help someone else with a business.
Are most of our listeners going to be from South Florida or no?
I think I've seen a lot of people from all over the world actually. Most of the people we have some South Florida people, but I think you have an event. Maybe we go there. It's September what?
September 30th, Boca Raton at 980 Spaces.
And in fact, today we're recording for 980 Spaces. If you see, this is not the studio that we have usually. Yeah. This is 980 Spaces. It's located in Boca Raton, right, a little south of Glades and US 1, right? Is around this area. It's the second floor, and they're taking the first floor and the second floor because this was.
If you really are interested in AI, I highly recommend the Silver Logics event. They have an AI event the last Friday of every month.
Okay.
They have a little networking and a speaker, and I've been to 2 of the last 5 events, or 3 of the last 5 events. They're excellent, excellent, and they're in Boca Raton last Friday of every month. If you look up the Silver Logic, those events I've picked up that's why I know all about N8N.
Oh, okay,
That's why I know
okay,
about it.
okay. That's great. That's great. No, and then one last thing I wanted to see is that we have this place here in 98 Spaces. So we bring the person in charge. So hi, Amanda. How are you?
Good. How are you doing? It's a pleasure to have you guys here today.
Yeah, thank you for having us here. It's an amazing location. I love the lighting. Everything looks pretty cool. So what's going on with 98 Spaces? Like what you guys have here?
Yeah, so we're really excited. We just expanded within our building here. We have some private offices and co-working desks available. Great for individuals or teams. If you're working from home or you need a satellite office, we can accommodate you and customize some options.
And what are the price ranges for people? I saw you have like a co-working space. You have a small office. What people should expect in terms of budget?
So the rates for the co-working start around $300 per month.
Okay.
We have options on 24-hour access, business hour access, dedicated desks. And then we do have private offices starting around $700 per month.
Mm-hmm.
So these are fully furnished, move-in ready. All amenities are included, your utilities, your internet, furniture. So all you have to do is bring your equipment, set up, kind of like you did today,
Exactly.
and you're ready to roll.
All right. Thank you so much. And when is you have there's a form there on here underneath. Is that for what, like 7 days off? Is that right? That's like
Yeah, if you click the link there, it'll take you to one of our landing pages where you can sign up for a free week of office space to come in and try it out. And we'd love to have you and see how this space works for you.
All right. Thank you so much, Amanda.
Yeah.
Certainly, we'll promote your space, and
Wonderful.
thanks again for having us here.
Yep, anytime. We look forward to it. Thank you.
All right, Dan. So we had a great time one more time. It's like I guess we are restarting TGI Fridays from 980 Spaces for now.
Terrific, terrific. We'll next time if we do it again, next time we'll get into AI matchmaking, my future.
You're right, AI matchmaking. So if
Talk
you're
about
single or ready to mingle, AI will find you a boyfriend or a
Fact.
girlfriend, or maybe you fall in love with the AI, and maybe you create your own AI twin.
I'm gonna get us a subject matter. I'm gonna get us a single person on here.
Oh, okay. We'll bring a single person. All right. Stay tuned for AI matchings. Thanks again. Thank you, Dan.